everybody, this lesson is going to be on how to properly start the engine and do the engine run-up, okay? Alright, so first thing you want to do is always pull out your checklist, okay? So we're going to run through that real quick. Alright, so seatbelts on. We want to make sure everybody in the aircraft has their seatbelts on, and you want to give them a emergency briefing on how to properly exit the aircraft, how to open the doors, how to use the seatbelts, how to take seatbelts off, and all that, okay? Seat set and locked. Why is that important? Well, you want to make sure your seat is set right where you want it. So adjust it. Go ahead and adjust it up. Go ahead and adjust it forward and back. Make sure you're comfortable in the airplane. Make sure you got good visibility over the instrument panel, okay? That's really important. I don't know how many times I stress that with students when we get in the airplane and we get airborne and they have to just totally readjust their seat. And so imagine doing that whenever you're solo. You don't have someone else to take the controls, okay? So it's really important to go ahead and get that and get the seat set. Make sure they're locked in that position. The worst thing you want to do is to take off, rotate in your seat, and scoot all the way back. So always make sure my seat's adjusted and set and locked, okay? Wing flaps are up. So wing flaps are up. We have the manual extensions, so they're going to go forward. Okay, master switch, already have the master switch on, so I can talk over the intercom to you guys. Rotating beacon, it's on the on position. Why is that important? Well, if I look over that crop duster ahead and the engine's not running but the beacon is going, that means, hey, the guy's just about to start, so let's stay clear of this aircraft, okay? Carburetor heat is in the cold position. Fuel selector, it's on both. Mixture is going to go all the way to the full rich position, okay? Primer one stroke. You can use the normal primer, especially for hot conditions, hot starts. I like not to go with the primer because it sends too much fuel in the engine. So this is going to be a hot start. We just got done running the aircraft. So I'm just going to give one real quick shot of throttle, which shoots a little bit of fuel up through the carburetor, okay? Throttle is open 1/4 inch, so I'm going to go all the way to the idle position and then just a slight crack forward, okay? Area clear, so you want to make sure it's clear all the way around you, okay? You always want to do that because when you least expect it, somebody's going to beat on your door and scare you to death, okay? Especially when there's a lot of children or a lot of small dogs or things like that at the airport. So area is clear, okay? And so now we can go ahead and start the aircraft. Okay, so it's cranked up. Alright, so the first thing you always want to do is to check the oil pressure. Okay, so the oil pressure is set. It's climbing. It's in the green. That's good. Okay, so mixture lean. So like I talked about in my laning video, so I have the throttle pretty much in the idle position, so I want to go ahead and just pull the mixture back. If you pull it back too far, it's not a big deal. The engine's just going to cut out and you want to go slightly forward, okay? So the oil pressure is good. The mixture is lean. Radio's on, so I'm going to turn that radio on. I'm going to put Gainesville's frequency in.
At 6 visibility.
And the AWAS.
0 clear below
123.00. Okay, good. So Gainesville's in, it's set. Transponder is set to standby. We want to do that because this is like an old guitar tube and an amplifier. It takes a little while for it to warm up. So go ahead and get in a standby position. Let that thing be warming up so that way when you go airborne, the tube is hot, everything's transmitting out, ATC can see you. Okay? AWAS, so we're going to check the weather. We have a little weather station right over there.
6 visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 10 Celsius. Dew point -1. Altimeter 3030.
Okay, so we're just going to check the wind real quick. I got all the other information. A lot of people write that down, and that's really good to do.
Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 1908 Zulu weather wind 280 at 8 visibility.
Okay, wind's 280 at 8, so we have a direct crosswind at 8 knots. Okay. Alright, so AWAS is checked, so next is going to be your flight instrument. So you always want to start over here from your left and go, it's like reading a book, left to right, top to bottom. Airspeed's reading 0, that's good. Alright, directional gyro. We want to set that based off of the compass. So about 257 degrees or so. That's set. Our attitude indicator.
Short final 35 touching.
It's level. Everything's looking good. VOR indicator doesn't matter. The Altimeter, we can set it based off of field elevation or based off of your barometric pressure reading that you're going to get off your AWAS. Turn coordinator, ball's in the center, and the wing deflection is level. VSI is reading 0. So our flight instruments here, they're good. Lights is required. We got the new LED lights in the 172. So I just run the landing lights, taxi lights on 100% of the time, whether it's day or night flying. Okay. So then we want to release the brakes. Let the airplane roll forward just slightly, a foot or two, and just slightly depress the brakes. Make sure that both brakes are working, left brake and right. And you're looking there for, is one real mushy, or does one go all the way forward? We don't have any brakes. What's it kind of doing? Okay.